Hi there guys, so I'm out. Yeah, it's been a while. Apologies for that. Like many of you know, I've got this, this other job. Been a bit busy. I've actually had this week off, but I've been busy with that. So like, what day are we on? Thursday. So yeah, some of you know, started doing driving because I haven't got my driving license yet. So I've been doing some driving lessons. I had 2 lessons this week. And it's going fairly well. I've actually got a test booked for next month. Is it next month? No, May. So what about 6 weeks, 6-7 weeks. But anyway, I was hoping to go to a new area. That hasn't quite come to plan because I haven't had time to actually get out there and do a proper recce and see whether I can find an area within that area that's going to be suitable for a wild camp. But I wanted to get out, and so if you remember from if you watched my last wild camp video, I ended up with this piddly little torch, because my head torch had packed in, and because it's been a while since I've done anything, I totally forgot about it until this morning when I was finishing off packing up and stuff. So I thought, oh, I really need to get a new head torch. So that definitely made my mind up of where I was coming today. So we're excited to go to the outdoor shop, and the only one that's on a route that's out to woodland is out to my bushcraft camp. Now, regardless of how I get my fire going, or what fire I do, I need some kindling. Well, I need some tinder before I get the kindling. And there's going to be quite a lot of you that are new to the channel, because we've had a lot of new subscribers over the past few months. So if you haven't seen me do this, then I'll go through it with you and everything, but I've done plenty of videos on this. So here I found some silver birch that's just laying on the ground, and this is actually pretty easy to just pull some of this off. So I'm just going to collect a good amount for it, because it has been so wet. Everything's going to be damp, so it's a good idea to, especially this time of the year, to collect plenty of birch bark. I could use my knife and pull this up, but cut it out. I don't really need to. Get plenty off just with my hands. I am here. Oh, a bit warm too. Oh. But yes, here nonetheless. Just how I left it as well, which is fantastic. Whew. And the sun's out, and it's quite a warm day. But we are now in spring, officially. The solstice the other day. Not the solstice, the equinox. If you don't know, that's when the sun is halfway between its lowest point and its highest point in the sky. So from there on till the summer solstice, the days are just getting longer. The days are longer than the nights. Oh, But anyway, this is interesting. The bark from this stake here that I put in, I'm not sure if you can see that in the shot, but it's been stripped off. That'll be squirrels. Yeah, everything's here, everything looks good. So, well, I'll chill out for a few minutes, cool down. So let's jack it off. Nice bit of oak here, hopefully it's good on the inside. I'm not going to cut it all the way down, I'm going to cut it about there, because water's going to wick up any moisture inside. I want to get this bark off as well. This bark will trap moisture. And also, when we come to burn it, the bark will give off more smoke. With it being damper, bark's always usually damper, as it's exposed to the elements, obviously. But yeah, we can just clean some of this bark off. Bone dry inside. Right. Get out of all that, there were only one really decent, well, fairly decent piece of thickish oak, but you know, you gotta use what you've got. So I'm gonna get cutting this up. I'm gonna probably cut it into so like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 sections. Oak's tough, as you probably know. Doing it this way, I can apply more pressure on my left hand, push back with the right. Giving me a lot more force, cutting ability than yakkering away with it. these are pretty much about as thick as you want to cut with one of these saws. Right, this is probably a little bit too thick. Slightly damp. And my plane. Yeah, punky. Smells pretty dry though. Doesn't smell damp. Oh, it is. It is. It will burn though. When the fire's hot enough, I will burn. I'll just smoke like hell. That's better. Tough. Yeah, that'll have to be sawn. At least we know. So all these bits I'm breaking off, these are going to be basically my kindling. Because that's varying different good sizes for kindling. I mean, this is fairly punky. I mean, this might as well be kindling because it's not going to burn for very long. Now I'm clearing all the leaves, and alright, you know, a lot of you will have seen me do this. It's always a good idea to clear the leaves away from where you're going to have your fire. Although the majority of this is pretty damp, but on the top it's actually quite dry. And if you're having a fire that's going to be going for a long time, you know that it's going to dry things out even further. And you know, the last thing you want is a fire that's going to be smouldering and spreading under the leaves, because it might just pop up somewhere else. I'm just getting the majority of them all, not all of them, but you know, it's a good idea. I'm going to be getting them from underneath from where I'm going to be sleeping as well. Just because I'm under holly, you know, I'm thinking of tucking the tarp underneath me using it as a bit of a ground sheet. Yeah, so I don't want things like holly poking through. Stuff could poke through anyway. I don't really want that, so I'm a bit at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you the head torch that I got. So, in here Here it is. Technicals. Oh, I just suddenly thought when I sat down on my bench, I've not sat down on this for a while, so it's like, it's still solid. Yeah, technicals, got it from Blacks today. Cost, I think it was like 15 quid. It's not a huge amount. It says it's like 150 lumens, a 3-watt creed, plus 4 LED torch. 3-watt ultra bright white creed bulb, ultra bright and bright options. Additional 2 bright, sorry, 2 white and 2 red flashing LEDs. Adjustable torch beam. Can't see where the adjustable part of it is, but hey-ho. Never bought one of these before. Well, technicals. To be honest, I ain't heard of them. It's new to me. I'm not one of these types of guys that are like that much into all the gear and gadgets. So, for all I know, this could have been around for donkey's years. Now it does say it's supplied with batteries. It's got a head strap, which is there. Why do they always have so much plastic packaging on everything? So, okay. It's got quite a nice click on that. Guessing that pops the side out. Probably going to need to get to that. So I'm hoping the batteries are in there. They're going to be on a no. That is not easy. There we go. Yeah. Oh, right there. There's a little tab. Just remove that. These batteries will just be like tester batteries, but we'll use them for tonight. I've got some more batteries with me, so it does say don't look into the light. Okay. Alright, so that's your flashing red, that. No idea how that is adjustable, that beam. I can't see anything that would make it adjustable. I mean, I can see it, you know, I'm guessing it's going to be fairly light, because you know, that's pretty good. See what happens when you hold it down, because there's no instructions with it whatsoever. Okay, give it a proper test later on when it's actually dark. There were two variations on this. There was the one that takes batteries, or the one that's got a rechargeable battery. If I wasn't in a rush, I'd have probably thought about going for the rechargeable battery one. But not knowing how much charge it would have with it, and then not being able to put any additional batteries in there would, for tonight, that would be a little bit awkward. So I've gone with this one, see what it's like. Now hopefully it's going to be okay. I know you do sort of get what you pay for, but you know, I don't particularly like paying a huge amount of money out for something that does the same job as something that's a bit cheaper. I know there's an argument of sort of like reliability and durability and stuff, but right, okay, let's see if, alright, not really have to adjust that too much. That's okay, you can sort of have it pointed right down, and it, because it's small, you don't, obviously you notice it, but it's not like this massive thing in front of you. Yeah. Anyway, that's a new torch. When it gets dark, we'll actually see how bright it is. Hopefully it's going to be bright enough to light us up tonight for filming. Ooh, so as you can see, I've got the top set up. Got it so it's fairly sheltered. You know, I'm going to be tucked away down in that bottom corner down there. And like last time, I've got this pole here which I've already pre-cut like a notch in it, so it fits in one of the eyes, so I can raise it up. Because it's, you know, a little close to the fire, a little bit closer than I'm slightly comfortable with. But it's timed round about, I think it's gone 5 now. In fact, it's 5:30. Still about an hour now before sunset, but you can tell it's still like just spring, like winter's still got its bite, because the temperature is really dropping a bit now. So I put my scarf back on, done my jacket up. Yeah, so there's not a huge amount for me to do now. I could sort of like have a bit of a wander and try and gather a little bit more firewood, which I might do. I've got plenty of small sticks to get me going with, and I've got fuel, but to be fair, I've probably only got maybe enough for an hour and a half ish, 2 hours tops. So yeah, could probably do with getting a bit more, but yeah, apart from that, I'm not going to get the fire going until it has gone dark, just because, you know, I like to keep things as stealthily as possible. You know, I don't want to give away my signals with smoke being in the air. The way the wind's going, the smoke will go across a path that's about 200 meters in that direction. Sorry, to the east of me, like northeastish. Actually, that's more north. But so yeah, so anyone walking down, they'll get a whiff of it, and there's not much of anything that's up that way for quite a long time. So somebody smelled smoke, then they'd have a good idea somebody was in here, and depending on their inclination, they might come wandering. It's not something I particularly want, but anyway. Oh yeah, it's dropping cool. I've got my sleeping bag with me, I've got my half roll mat, and I've got my sort of like It's actually a car, I think you'd put it on across your car windscreen ish, I think. It's sort of that shape, but it does fit me. So that's going to be, I mean, it's only quite, you know, it's only narrow, so it's only going to be about that wide, so it literally just fits me, so there's not a huge amount of room for wriggling around on. And then you'd sort of like come in contact with the ground, but it will do. Got my winter sleeping bag, although it's only supposed to get down to about 7 tonight, but that'll be closer towards the town, so we'll be knock off another couple of degrees of that, so it might be around about 4 or 5 degrees. But anyway, and yes, recheck the forecast. It's going to start raining about 1 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the morning. It says light rain, so we'll just have to see. But anyway, we're out here, that's all what matters, really. Ooh. Yeah, definitely going to go and get some, try and, just even if I'm looking around for a bit more firewood. Something that will keep me active for a little bit, and it will warm me up a little bit as well. Need some good fine kindling. Split out. Oh well. Better. Can probably a bit by hand. Oh. Well, I've got the fire going, as you can probably just see the flames in the bottom right hand corner, but I didn't film it. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful on my filming. I did bring my big battery pack out with me, but like a moose, I forgot to bring the lead that connects it to the actual battery charger for my camera. So, and I've already used one battery up. So yeah, so I'm going to have to be a little bit conservative of the amount that I film. And in between time, I'll have to take that battery out when I'm not filming, keep it in my pocket, keep it warm. Because, as many of you will know, the cold kills batteries. So I've got my fire going. There's a good bit of roke on there. I'm going to let that burn down to a good bed of coals so I can cook my steak on. So I've got steak, some marshmallows and a hip flask of whiskey, and that is tonight's entertainment, folks. So yeah, it's nice to be by this fire now as well, because it's getting pretty cold. I mean, we are, you know, only just getting towards the end of March now, so you know, the nights are still pretty long. It takes a while for things to warm up, but yeah, it's definitely getting warmer. Today was certainly warmer, although the forecasted snow again for over Easter. So yeah, might be interesting. But yeah, like I say, I'm not going to do too much filming at the moment, just do bits and bobs. Try and preserve that battery. So I've got a nice, good bed of coals. Get into this thing. And here is a nice juicy steak. I've seasoned it already with a load of pepper. So that's just going to go straight on, like so. Give that a good few minutes each side, and steak for dinner. Yum. I'm going to say that this steak is about cooked. Fire out a bit, get it going again. Oh. You'll have to sort of excuse the smoke, but oh yes. Oh, that pepperiness is really coming through. Ooh, really smoky. Oh. That is the bomb. Delicious. Bit of charcoal. That's how you do a steak. Oh, well, it's about 10:30, folks. I've pretty much let the fire die down now. It's just a few bits that are left. Just let them smoulder through the night. I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna get for me a relatively early night. Feel quite tired actually. At least I feel very relaxed. With that wind, that breeze is picking up now. So yeah, try and get a good night's sleep. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hopefully we won't get too much rain. Okay. Morning, guys. So I slept pretty well. It's actually about 8:30. So yeah, fire's completely out. It's a bit chilly this morning, but it should be. No, it's certainly not as cold as it could be. Like I say, it's chilly, it's not cold. So I'm going to set the bush stove up rather than getting a full fire going. Put that there for a minute. Split this down into some kindling. Well, just mainly going to be sticks for what I want. Well, hopefully this is pretty, it's quite punky this and slightly rotten. I managed to get all the bacon on there. I think that's about done. So I've got my bacon and I've got my coffee. Now, good bushcraft breakfast. Oh, this would have been nice with a muffin or something. So like I said, my well, like I said in the intro, driving lessons are going okay. I've had 3 so far, 2 this week. The first one went really well. So I've driven a few like dumper trucks and tractors and stuff, but a car, you know, it's quite different. I did have lessons when I was 17, but I just ran out of money. So when I had my first lesson this time round, yeah, it went surprisingly well. Then my second time, I don't know, it was okay. Just you know, instructor had me driving pretty much round through near the city centre and a couple of busy areas. I must admit, it sort of threw me a little bit. A couple of junctions, did stall it a few times. But that car has a really high biting point, so it was making me think that the clutch was on its way out. But I looked it up anyway. So it's a Toyota Yaris, and yeah, apparently the clutch is notorious for being really high and a really tight bite threshold. And then I was talking to my instructor on the next day, and he actually confessed, he went, yeah, it took him 3 weeks to get used to that clutch. So that made me feel a lot better. I changed my shoes as well, because I were actually stupidly wearing sort of boots on the first couple of goes, and when I changed into something a bit more flat, so like trainers, yeah, that helped. Right, I'm getting there. Apparently on average it takes somewhere between 25 to 40 lessons, or 25 and 40 hours worth of practice before you pass your test. I'm going to have about 8 before I have my first test. So, yeah, good luck to me. But it is what it is. Might be being a bit ambitious, but you know, it gives me something to aim for. Don't expect to pass first time. But one of the benefits of having a test, if you don't pass first time, is you've got a good idea of what's going to happen the next time, so you'll be more relaxed. So I don't care who you are, I would think pretty much everyone would be a little bit nervous or apprehensive about the driving test, because it's quite a big thing. You know, passing it means, you know, a lot. It means a lot of more freedom, independence, and opportunity for a lot of people. You know, they have to do it for a job. You know, the certain job that they want to go for, and if they can't pass the test, then they can't do that job. But anyway, I've really enjoyed being out. Oh, it doesn't say it's going to rain. I'm trying to dry the tarp out. Clouds thickened up quite a bit. But yeah, I've really enjoyed being out here today. Last night, it's been a while. I've got an idea for another video coming up that I'm going to do next time I get a couple of days off. And then, hopefully, if I do pass my test, then at the end of June, I've got a week off holiday. Well, I've got 2 weeks off in June. I've got one which is around my other half's birthday, so we'll probably go away. And then I've got another week at the end of June. If I pass my test, I've sorted myself out a landing. I'm going to head up to Scotland or Wales. I haven't decided which. I'm thinking Scotland. For some reason I've got the idea of Skye in mind, so Isle of Skye. Because I've been around Scotland a bit, but I've never been up to the Western Isles. And it's somewhere I'd really like to go. So I was thinking of doing like a bit of a road trip, but camping, wild camping and stuff. So we'll just have to see. That was delicious. Just what you need in the morning. So that's pretty much it. I'm now packed up, sleeping bag and everything's nicely all stored away, everything's dry, the tarp is dry. I've had a fairly lazy morning, it's nearly lunchtime actually, so I just wanted to make sure that tarp was dry before I put it away, because otherwise, you know, you'll get like mildew growing on it and it'll ruin it. So yeah, I've put some water over the remaining ashes, scattered the ashes from the fire, made sure that, you know, it's all good and dampened down. There's nothing smouldering. Well, it was pretty cold anyway, but just wanted to make sure that the ground was cold. Yeah, so that's it. It's been an enjoyable night. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have. It's been really good to get out, even if it's just for one night. So I'm going to get home, get this edited and try and get it out tonight. So yes, hopefully I shall be out again soonish. I've got an idea for another video coming up. That's going to be a fat lamb. So I'm going to make one of those. Be interesting. As in terms of getting out camping for another night, I'm not sure when. I say I'd like to go and explore another area and do a wild camp there, do a bit of a stealth camp. But I want to sort of like check out the area a bit better first, because I know it does get used, and I know you get a lot of people on cross bikes going in there. This bit of woodland quite a bit, so yeah, might be a disturbed night, but anyway, we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm off, and I'll see you in the next video, so bye for now.